Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Imitha and I am glad to have you around. If you have not subscribed, please do. You can also like and share the video if you enjoy it, or perhaps you know someone who would enjoy the content. So today I want to talk about practicing self-care. So what are the things you can do that would help you in practicing self-care and making sure that you are taken care of? Now, there's so many things that one can do, but I think that these could get you started if you haven't started on that journey, or just remind you that you are on the right track. So why though? Why should we practice self-care? So self-care really helps us to recognize and remind ourselves that we are indeed important, because we are important. So by starting with ourselves, we actually make sure that we build our self-confidence, we build our sense of self-esteem, and generally we become happier when we take good care of ourselves. And so let me start with the first thing. So what's the first thing? And by the way, in no particular order, but what are the things that one can do? And so let's start with setting goals. Setting goals. It's important to set goals if you want to take care of yourself, because this really helps you in knowing where you want to go. And these goals really should be your goals and nobody else's. So the first question then would be, what do I want? And then you write it down, you start planning. But whatever happens, make sure that in your planning and your goals, you actually break them in bits and pieces, or rather chunk size, things that are doable so that you don't get overwhelmed. That's number one. So you first set your goals. And then number two, as part of self-care, I'm a huge believer in this, practicing gratitude. It's important to practice gratitude in everything that happens in your life. I practice gratitude all the time. I believe that it's one of the ways that I actually feel better about what's happening. And I'm in no way saying that things won't happen. No. Basically, the idea behind gratitude is recognizing that things are happening, and perhaps challenging things are happening, but you don't get to focus on the negative, but rather you focus on the good side of how things are. So that's my number two, practice gratitude. So number one is setting goals. Number two is practice gratitude. Now, number three of our self-care, what can we do? It's to practice rest, to practice relaxation, as well as meditation. So it's really important to understand that life gets so busy, and sometimes we're actually so preoccupied with our own thoughts as well. So it's important to take time out to relax. Do whatever relaxes your mind, so that you recharge your batteries, fill them up again, and then you come back stronger. So it is important to practice resting, to practice meditation, just so that you connect with your essence and come back stronger. And then number four, it would be to eat proper diet. Yep, I know It's not easy for everyone to eat proper food, but it's important to acknowledge that the types of food you eat play a major role in your well-being. Your health is everything. So without that health, really, what is there to enjoy? And so you want to make sure that you try to eat a balanced diet with all the nutrients that you need in order to take good care of that self. And in the end, you feel so energetic, you feel happier. So it does a whole lot of things to you. And I love that. I want it for you too. And lastly, I would encourage you to do some exercises. And once more, I know not everyone likes it, but it really pays off. It changes your mood, your hormones. You become a better person, a happier and more energetic with exercise. So I really encourage you to exercise. Your heart works better, and you want that. You want your heart to be fully functioning in order for you to enjoy everything that happens around you. And so I really encourage exercising as part of self-care. But also remember, exercising really doesn't have to be this hard work. Exercising could actually mean that your cardio, your workout is actually just taking a walk. It doesn't mean that you have to be running all the time. If you prefer running, of course, you can do that. But you can actually just walk. It does a lot of difference for you. And so you want to walk if you feel that running is too much. And over time, if the build up is better and you're more comfortable running, by all means run. But it is important as part of your self-care routine to do these. And so at this time, I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for just being part of this community. Really, I really appreciate you. And roundabout now, I want to say I will see you again next time. Take great care of yourself. Find those self-care routines that work best for you, and just continue with them in order for you to feel good about everything that happens around you. With that said, take great care and know that I appreciate you. I will see you soon.